Hey guys, Pieguyrulz here, and welcome to the results of the Kids' Choice Awards. Now, because of the way Kids' Choice Awards was run this year, I really have very little clue who won anything. Also, unlike last year, I actually wrote down who I voted for last time, so now I know for sure. So starting off, you can see the favorite TV show was indeed Sam and Cat, which is what I voted for. It was pretty obvious. Big Bang Theory wasn't going to win. The thing about Big Bang Theory is that its name is a double entendre. It's definitely not a kid's show. And it definitely, it could never beat the powerhouse that is Sam and Cat. Kids love that show. I don't know about Good Luck Charlie or Jesse, but Sam and Cat was pretty obviously going to win. I think next year I'm going to vote with my personal choice, but I'm also going to state who I think is going to win, because it's pretty easily telegraphed. Moving on, we have favorite reality TV show, and the winner of this was Wipeout. I voted for America's Got Talent. Wipeout's a fine show. I don't know, I tire of it easily. So, yeah. Favorite cartoon, SpongeBob won. Well, we saw this coming. It's not like he wasn't gonna win. It would only take a show like Avatar: The Last Airbender to topple it, and as much as I love Adventure Time, I didn't think it was going to win. I think it shares a lot of its audience with SpongeBob, actually. People just love the sponge. SpongeBob's high-rated episodes got 8.5 million viewers upon first watch. Adventure Times gets a consistent, I think at most it's gotten 4 mil, but it gets a consistent maybe 3, 2.5 area. It doesn't do bad, but it still can't even come close to the sponge on his best days. Yeah. Favorite TV actor, Blondie Boy won. Ross Lynch, still don't know who that is. Don't bother telling me, because I really don't care. Actually, I think he's from a Disney Channel show. I don't know. I voted for Little Jake, and Drake Jr., if you will. And yeah, no, he didn't win. But I'm not too torn up about it. Favorite TV actress, Ariana Grande won. I voted for Jeanette McCurdy. I'm really alright with Ariana winning. She does a nice job. Of the things that I don't like about Sam and Cat, these two actors are definitely not a part of it. They know how to deliver Dan Schneider's lines very well. It takes years of practice, and they've had it to deliver those awkward lines in a strange way that doesn't make it seem incredibly awkward when Sam says she wants to take off kids' pants and put them on their heads. Favorite movie was The Hungry Games. Yeah, I voted for Iron Man 3, but no surprise there. Kids really love that movie, although I think that was PG-13, but again, kids love that movie. I'm just happy that the Smurfs 2 didn't win, really. Favorite movie actor? I voted for Robert Downey Jr. I voted for Robert Downey Jr. a lot in this. Unfortunately, Adam Sandler won. He gave a good funny speech, and I can see why the kids like him. He's got funny mannerisms and stuff. He's a goofy guy. The guy churns out a lot of stinkers, and he acts pretty much the same way in every single role he writes for himself. He's like new Woody Allen. Ugh. Actually, that's probably giving him too much credit. But anyway, favorite movie actress, I voted for Jennifer Lawrence. And hey, Jennifer Lawrence won. Yay, I got one right. Or another one right. Favorite animated movie, I voted for Monsters U. Frozen won. There's not really any surprise here either. I have not seen Frozen still, even though I really want to, man. I've got to get around to seeing it. It's one of those movies I want to see with friends or on a date or something like that. It's not really one of those movies I want to watch alone. It just kind of feels sad. But anyway, Frozen won. Not really a surprise, considering what a sensation it's been online and such. Favorite voice from an animated movie, I voted for Steve Carell, and Miranda Cosgrove won for Despicable Me 2. I'm alright with this. She didn't do a terrible job. she's a believable kid, I suppose, but I don't know, nothing about that performance really strikes me as, like, you know, amazing. But again, I don't know why I'm critiquing it this way. It's the Kids' Choice Awards. The kids probably recognize Miranda Cosgrove and like Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly, so they just voted for her. That's what I did when I was a kid. If I recognized the face from, like, you know, Drake and Josh or something like that, I would click it, even if I didn't know, like, the movie or whatever. Oh, come on, seriously. I voted for Waddles, and I knew Waddles wasn't gonna win, but really, Patrick Star is not an animated animal sidekick. I mean, technically speaking, he is, but he's not in the sense that the category is. I mean, he's another character. Gary would be the animal sidekick in SpongeBob. That would be what that is. This is just like, no. That's stupid. Ugh, it's so stupid. I mean, it's a neat idea for a category, but, like, seriously, ruined off the bat here. I don't know if this is the first year having it, but it's one of the first, and stupid. Don't put Patrick in there. Stupid. I mean, at least put Jake the dog if you're gonna be like that about it. Like, if you want to have favorite supporting character that is also an animal, fine, but not sidekick. Favorite male butt kicker, Robert Downey Jr., that's who I voted for, and I've already talked about the amazing speech he gave, so we'll just move on. Favorite female butt kicker, I voted for Evangeline Lilly from The Hobbit, and Jennifer Lawrence won from The Hungry Games. Okay. I don't really feel strongly in any direction. I voted for her earlier, so whatever. Favorite musical group, One Direction won. Not a surprise there. I didn't expect the kids to be voting for Macklemore and Friend, but, you know, that's fine. One Direction is better than Justin Bieber. That's my seal of not complete hatred. So, there you go. Favorite male singer? Yeah, Justin Timberlake won. Oh, yeah. Go, JT. Yeah. That's about all I have to say about that. Favorite male singer? Selena Gomez won. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if she won based upon her Wizards of Waverly whatever that she did, and the kids recognizing her from there. I voted for Mophead, Lady Gaga. Yeah, I mean, I probably actually would have guessed the kids would have voted for maybe Katy. I don't know. They're all pretty popular with the children's, except for Lady Gaga. I didn't really expect Lady Gaga to win, but yeah. Look at me always casting the underdog vote. Alright, so for favorite song, I voted for I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In. And Story of My Life won. I don't think I've ever heard of this song. I don't think I even know who those guys are. Are they One Direction? No, they're not One Direction. Are they like The Wanted or something? Looks like a boy band. Let's just move on here. They probably, knowing my luck, they probably performed this year or something. I wouldn't recognize them. Diary of a Wimpy Kid series 1. Really? Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because Harry Potter's old. Very old at this point. The Hobbit is a very thick read. I read it as a kid, but I wouldn't expect many other kids to do it. And The Hunger Games, I mean, like I said, I feel like it's skews a little bit older. The books, at least. But I don't know. I've never read them. So I guess it makes sense that Diary of a Wimpy Kid won. I bet you a lot of kids just clicked on it, the first option, to skip past it. Because really, who reads books anymore? The society's sad. Anyway, favorite video game. Just Dance 2014 won. Really? Of all the games on here, that's like the least gamiest. I would not have... I would have expected Disney Infinity. And I gotta explain myself for when I voted. My real gripe about the video game industry is especially with poor Nintendo slot, in that Nintendo is the family-friendly one here. And, I mean, it released Pokemon, it released Animal Crossing, it released Luigi's Mansion, it released, Super Mario 3D World, it re-released Legend of Zelda. Like, there's a ton of family-friendly, amazing games, and not a single one of them gets on here. I mean, I know everyone is ignoring Nintendo, but come on, you couldn't put one of them on here? You couldn't replace Angry Birds Star Wars? Like, seriously, was the kickback from Angry Birds and Disney too much for you that you had to put that on there? Disney Infinity makes sense. Minecraft, makes sense, I guess. Just Dance, alright, I guess it makes sense, but it's frustrating that no, whatever. And then it also is frustrating that favorite app is on here. I mean, you should at least, I think last year they had Minecraft for favorite app and favorite video game. You put Minecraft for favorite app, I guess. I mean, I love Minecraft, don't get me wrong, but give some other games a chance to shine. I was really surprised it didn't win, actually. A lot of kids like Minecraft. I love Minecraft. And it didn't win, but it's whatever. Favorite app, Despicable Me Minion Rush. I don't know. Is that a knockoff of Temple Run? That's what it sounds like. I voted for Temple Run because it's the only one I'd played. I guess I'm surprised that Candy Crush Saga didn't win. But it's cool to see that neither Angry Birds Star Wars won. Take that, Angry Birds. You think you could just repackage the same game a million times, slap a bunch of ads on it, and charge us 99 cents? You are wrong. I don't know where that tirade came from. I'm happy Candy Crush didn't win. Yes, most enthusiastic athlete. My guess totally won. He looks the most enthusiastic in the picture, man. It's all in the picture when it came to this one. Still don't know who he is. He's apparently on the Houston Rockets. That sounds like a sports team, but I couldn't tell you where. Well, I guess I could tell you that it's in Houston, but I don't know what sporty it is. And then favorite funny star was Kevin Hart. I voted for Andy Samberg. I guess, I don't know, that name sounds so familiar, but I really don't know where I know him from. I mean, I guess he was funny enough in the show, and Andy Samberg does skew a bit older, so I understand. Kevin Hart probably does, but who knows. So that's the Kids' Choice Awards results. I'm fairly happy with these. The only one that I would say really that bothers me is favorite animal sidekick. The rest of them, I can understand why kids voted for them, or I voted for them myself. I had quite a few picks this year, didn't I? I had at least like 4 or 5. Count them at home if you wish. I went to the trouble of keeping track of who I voted for, so yeah, it's about as much work as I'm doing. But anyway, aside from Patrick winning favorite animal sidekick, I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm relatively happy with the choices this year too. So yeah, all in all, I would say it's a pretty good Kids' Choice Awards. I'll see you next year, unless Kids' Choice decides to do some sort of weird sporty spin-off in a few months, and I'm gonna go ahead and give my uneducated opinion on all those. But that's unlikely, right? Pieguyrulz, out.